supposed to be a burp.
That sucked.
It didn't come out. That wasn't a burp. That was my voice.
You're like, you said burp? Didn't we both know that this Lovers and Friends sounded too good to be true? Weren't we both skeptical that it wasn't going to happen?
No, I didn't even think the lineup was that great.
I really wanted to go to this lineup. Like, I really wanted to go to this one, yeah.
Well, I think because I had already gone last year.
Yeah.
So it was kind of already like been there, done that. And the same weekend was supposed to be Soul Bloom here in Sacramento, and I really wanted to see SZA.
That got canceled real quick.
That's why I didn't care about going to Lovers and Friends. And, you know, like tickets are expensive. You have to buy flights and pay for hotels and stuff. So this year for me was just like, I'll do the Sacramento Festival. It's a little closer to home.
I mean, everybody
didn't get to do anything.
Janet Jackson, Usher, Snoop, Lil Wayne.
How many times have we seen Snoop?
I know, but Too Short. Cameron. I really want to see. I want to see Cameron. There's a Fat Joe. I want to see a million people. And when we were in Nashville, my fiance's cousin and his girlfriend, so whatever. So they're like, "Yo, we're going. We have tickets. You guys should come." And I'm like, "Yeah, I really do like this lineup." And then so they were convincing my fiance to go, and she doesn't like going anywhere. So they're like, "Yeah, Lovers and Friends. Let's go." And then it got closer, and we started looking at tickets. We're like, we're not going to book a flight.
Yeah.
And so when it got canceled, the first thing I did was go to Instagram. I want to see if our cousin was out there. Sure enough, they're out there.
Yeah.
Then I did what a lot of people do in the year 2024.
Go to TikTok?
I went to the comments.
Oh.
I went to the Instagram comments for Lovers and Friends. And I'm just going to read a couple because they are hilarious. The first one I saw was, I hope Kendrick drops a diss for y'all too. And then obviously people were complaining about like, yo, you kept emailing us updates and updates and updates, and now we never. This is how you announce it.
It's like, how long did they know that it was going to be windy?
They knew.
Do you had to have known for a while, and maybe they were just holding on to like, you know, maybe the weather will shift and we won't have to cancel it.
Yeah.
And they just held on to the very, very last minute to decide we're going to have to cancel it. But I wish they would have kept people informed.
Sure.
If that's what they were thinking, like, hey, just to let you know, we know the festival's in a week. There may be some weather disturbances. We're going to keep an eye on things, but it's up in the air right now. Or something, you know. I think people could have better prepared for a cancellation had they known it was even a thought.
Here's some more comments. Who do I send my Shein receipt to for these effing outfits? Anybody else here for the comments? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm here for the comments. Somebody said, please tell your lovers and friends that Usher, John, and Luda can't do it again.
Seriously.
Me in here for the comments. Somebody said, then people started rallying also. This guy said, fuck that. Everyone that came out for our concert, let's meet at the parking lot tomorrow with a speaker and have a great time. Somebody else said, class action lawsuit, ? When I go outside tomorrow, my lashes and wig better blow off.
Yeah, because this isn't like a concert in your city where everyone who's going to this concert lives within like a 2-hour radius from where you're at. Like, people flew in from everywhere to go to this festival.
It's a destination.
And it's Vegas. Everything's expensive. Your flight's going to be expensive. It's Cinco de Mayo weekend.
Yeah.
The hotel's expensive. Like, and they just were like, well.
Sorry, guys. Somebody said, is T-Pain going to buy us a drink? That was kind of funny. Somebody said, I'm literally landing at the airport. Someone get Ja Rule on line 1. Which I think is a...
Ja Rule.
I think that's a joke. Remember when 9/11 happened? Like MTV... MTV, Dave Chappelle made a joke about this. That's why I always remember it. MTV like went to Ja Rule. They're like, we have Ja Rule on the phone. Like 9/11 just happened.
What the fuck?
Yeah, look it up. I think it was on TRL. They're like, hey, it's a sad morning here in New York. You saw the attacks. We have Ja Rule on the phone. And then I remember watching that when I was a kid, like, what? And then Dave Chappelle made this whole joke about it, like, who cares what Ja Rule thinks? Let's call Ja Rule. So I think that person was making a Ja Rule joke. And this person said, I can't imagine the people getting off their flight and this is the first thing they see when they turn off airplane mode.
Yes. So another radio person was also posting that they were going. And I just so happened to, like, the night before, they were posting Instagram stories like, the festival's tomorrow. I have a 6 a.m. flight. I haven't even packed it. But at this point, it's like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm laying on the couch and my brain's telling me, hey, you need to get up and pack. And my body's just not moving. Like, I have to hurry up and do it so that I can make it to my flight, so that I can make it to Vegas, so I can go to the festival. And when I saw it was canceled, the first thing I did was go to her page to be like, oh my God, let's see what happened. No, she was there. She made it her flight.
Yeah.
And still went because I don't know why. Maybe she could have opted to, or I think she was flying in on Friday and the festival was Saturday. So she may have already been in Vegas when it got canceled. But I mean, everyone made the most of it. Like there's, of course, it's Vegas. There's things to do. It just was extra crowded and extra packed. It was so funny watching TikToks, and people are like on the strip or in casinos or at hotels, and they're like, you can tell who came here for the festival by their outfits.
Because they're wearing festival outfits, not like walk the strip outfits.
Not let's go to Vegas outfits.
Somebody else in the comments said, and this is the Lovers and Friends Instagram comment. When they made the announcement that it was canceled, I went right to the comments. Somebody said, F it, let's climb the fences and do karaoke on the stages, which sounds pretty cool because the stages were all set up.
Yeah.
And somebody said, what wind? I better see Dorothy and Toto out my effing LV hotel window tomorrow morning.
I saw that comment.
This one, did I not? Yeah, raise your hand if you got personally victimized by Lovers and Friends.
You know what else fucking sucked? I saw another TikTok of a small business owner who was one of the vendors. And she was there in her tent, had spent so much money on food and like portable cooking things or whatever. And she was setting up in her tent and had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars of food and drinks. And she was just like, I don't know what the fuck to do with all of this now.
Oh, that sucks.
We're here and I was supposed to, cook and sell and make all this money. And now I can't sell this. And I have this like whole setup. It's not going to go set it up on the street and make money. Like, I'm fucked.
That does suck. That's what I feel bad for. This person said, this severe wind better blow my ass all the way back to L.A. And then
I thought you were going to say blow my back out.
Somebody said, let me die from wind while watching Backstreet Boys, dude. And then...
like, it's not that bad.
I know. Somebody said, nah, this shit is haters and enemies to me now, not lovers and friends.
I saw a lot of, like, mixed comments about the wind from people who lived in Vegas. And some people were like, it's not going to be that bad. Like, they're being so dramatic. And then other people were like, our wind gets pretty fucking gnarly out here.
Sure.
In the desert where it's just flat.
I was very skeptical from the beginning. Somebody said, so many 30 and over Filipinos are fist off right now. Tangina. I don't know if there's any Filipino people out there. That was a joke for you, I guess.
I don't get it.
And I think the last one was, wear your wristbands out tonight so we can stand in solidarity. That was pretty funny.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I knew it. I knew it was too good to be true because when they first made the announcement, all these artists were like, wait, I'm not even...
I didn't think it was too good to be true. I just thought this is not going to be the final lineup.
Yeah.
People are going to drop out. People are going to get added to fill in the spaces. I never saw it coming that they were going to cancel it.
I just knew there was going to be some something.
I'm not going to lie. I'm glad they did because I was talking about going like it was a thought. And then I decided I'm a little too poor. I don't think I'm going to be able to go this year. And I'm like, lit. Now nobody can go.
If I can't have it, nobody can have
and
it.
I felt the same way about Soul Bloom. Like, I was pretty set on going to Soul Bloom. And, was doing what I could to work my magic and find connections and see who could slide a couple tickets. And I was having a really, really hard time doing so. And it was looking like we might have to buy some tickets, guys. And we started looking at the ticket prices. Again, very, very expensive. So we were hesitant and it kind of turned into like, okay, well, let's deep dive into this lineup and see how many of these people we actually care about, and is it going to be worth all this money?
The money, instead of just for SZA, like how much is
right?
Yeah, I get it.
And so it's kind of just like meh, because nobody's going to top SZA.
Yeah.
How bad do I want? Like, and then on top of that, I don't really care to festival for 3 days.
Soul Bloom was 3 days?
Or 2 days, whatever it was. I don't know. Lovers and Friends is 1 day. And I fuck with that.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know how I feel about festivaling all weekends. Like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot for me. So we never bought passes. And then it got canceled. And I was like,
yeah, came out on top.
Well, now I guess nobody's going. So, this weekend really worked out for me.
It worked out for you.
Now it's like, I'm not missing Lovers and Friends because I'm poor. I'm missing it because it got canceled.
Sure.
And same with Soul Bloom. I'm not missing Soul Bloom like because I didn't want to spend the money because I'm poor. I'm missing it because that also got canceled. So, all's well that ends well.
Hey, speaking of ending, okay, so hold on. You're from Salinas, unfortunately. Is there a city out there named McFarland? Is it McFarland? Is there something called
a city?
Or a little town? Are you guys real cities out there? Is it a real city?
Do you mean like a Salinas neighborhood or a town?
I think a town. There's a movie called it's a Kevin Costner movie. I thought it was called McFarland. We just saw it. And I swear it's about I don't know. I swear it's about like cross-country runners from the Salinas area.
McFarland is by Bakersfield.
Oh, it's down in Bakersfield? Why did I think it was Salinas?
I don't know.
They made it seem like it was... No, they made it seem like it was Salinas.
Why? Because there's fields?
No, yes, there are. But no, they also... Because one of the signs...
Because it was fields and a bunch of Mexicans?
No, one of the signs said like the salad bowl capital of the state. Like they drive by a sign. I'm like, well, that's what they say Salinas is, the salad bowl capital.
Salinas is the salad bowl.
There you go. So I think they probably like filmed it.
So maybe
it
was featured, but...
All right, so have you heard of the movie?
No.
Okay. I think it came out like 6-7 years ago, but it's been all over TikTok lately where people are like, you got to see this movie. And it's a scene where...
I watched a movie over the weekend because of TikTok, but go ahead.
It keeps doing that to me. So there's a scene where Kevin Costner, he goes to a field and he helps some students. They're picking lettuce or something like that. And he's like, you guys do this every day before school? And they're like, yeah. Did you turn that TV on? Because wasn't it off? Wasn't it off during the show? Now it's on?
Did you see that? Look.
Somebody walked into the... Holy cow. Someone walked into the church and pulled a gun on
the pastor during this is a live stream.
That's a weird takedown. And the guy in the hoodie's doing nothing. What is that guy in the back doing? He's doing zero.
I don't know. Well, you kind of...
Watch the guy.
Look.
I know. Here's a gun in your face. Pastor
But what did he do that for? Because if he was actually... That, like, if you walked in there to shoot him, that would have been the perfect time to do it, and you didn't. So, like, what was the reason?
He didn't.
He was trying to move him out the way, or like...
I don't know. Watch the guy in the hoodie on the left, in the brown. He doesn't do anything. Stands, gets behind the pastor. I'll just stand. I'll stand. He's
well, yeah, you don't want to get in the way. There's 2 people manhandling this guy. What the hell is the third person going to do? Probably no good, but just get in the way.
All right, so anyway, so McFarland. Wow. So it's this scene on TikTok where Kevin Costner's in the field and he's talking to these kids like, oh, wow, you do this every day before school?
A vaccine to fight brain cancer.
Nice.
That's what I need.
And then the kids are like, yeah, we do. And he goes, oh, you get paid by the row? And he's like, no, man, we get paid by the field. And Kevin Costner looks up and it's just like field after field after field. It's like, oh, you don't get paid unless you pick a whole field. So that clip, for whatever reason, started circulating on my timeline again. I think my fiance saw it. She's like, let's watch this McFarland thing. My point is... It's a true story of like this coach from Bakersfield. He goes down to this small farm town named, I guess, McFarland, finds out some kids are good at running. So he makes this cross country team and they start like shattering all these records and winning. And like, it's a feel good story, right? It's one of those feel good stories. So, at the end of these movies, they show the actor that plays Tommy. And then they show the real life Tommy. And they say like, Tommy went on to go to this college or whatever. So they were doing that with all these students. They go, this is why I swore it was Salinas, because they go like Tommy, after he graduated McFarland High School, he got a scholarship and he went on to do this. Another runner, after he graduated, he went on to do this and join the Marines and da-da-da. This guy, da-da-da-da-da. And it goes, I don't know, give me another name.
Diego.
That's racist. It goes, Diego, after serving time in the penitentiary, he got out and now he's a teacher. But everybody's like, this guy joined the Marines. This guy got a college scholarship.
This guy became an astronaut.
Yeah, it's like, this guy went to jail.
So what the hell? What the hell did I got to do with Salinas?
I thought they made the movie look like it was.
There's jails everywhere.
I know, but they made the movie look like it was Salinas. I'm like, I wonder if McFarland is like in a city next to Salinas. I never heard of McFarland, the movie or the city.
Well, it's not.
Okay, well.
Salinas is a little bigger than that.
Well, they're saying that they are the salad bowl capital of whatever. So they're stepping into your neighborhood.
They're not.
Okay.
Because nobody's ever even heard. Have you ever picked up a bag of lettuce at the store and it said McFarland, California? No, they say Salinas, California.
It's a good movie, though. Why? You should watch it.
Because we are the salad bowl.
See, they said that they were the salad bowl. You should watch the movie and be like, hell yeah.
I don't want to watch the movie.
It's a good movie.
I watched Baby Reindeer.
Is that good?
On Netflix. It's fucking weird.
Is it a movie or is it like
it's a show?
Episode. It's
a series.
Damn it. We have like 4 of them going right now. I'm not starting another one.
It's a series. I also watched, was it Saturday nights, this movie that I got from TikTok. It's called Last Shift. It's a scary movie.
Okay.
It probably would have been scarier if my TV was bigger and I had it louder. But I did wait until nighttime to watch it.
It's the way to do it.
So it was a little scary. And then now I'm watching Under the Bridge.
Yes, that's one of the ones that we have going.
Yeah.
It's so good because it goes, all right, cool, come back Wednesday for the next episode. You can't binge it.
Yeah.
It goes, oh yeah, you thought that was cool? See you next week.
Yeah,
next episode. See you next week.
I only got to episode 2 last night.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's very young, very early.
But there's only 4 episodes out.
Only 4? I could have sworn we saw 5. Maybe.
It's only 4.
It's good, though. So far, so good, right?
Yeah.
I hate that little girl. The blonde chick. I hate her.
What's her name? Josephine or something?
The little leader of the pack. She wants to be John Gotti.
The bitch, yeah. Yeah, she pisses me off.
Oh, I hate her so much.
Yeah.
And this is also based on a real story.
Yeah.
Which makes me madder. More
yeah,
mad.
Fuck that bitch.
So mad. Speaking of FTBs, what the hell's going on with Raven Symone?
I don't know.
Okay, I have a TikTok I'm going to play. First off, did you know she's married?
Yes.
Do you know who she's married to?
Some white girl.
Yeah, some white chick. I didn't know Raven. What? You knew this since when?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. I've just known.
Okay. So anyway.
I think because they pop up on my TikTok.
Weird. Okay. So the reason I pulled this TikTok video was because it popped on my Instagram. It's Raven Symone, hair pulled back. I wish you would. Expression on her face. Uh-huh. Black hoodie, sitting next to her wife. And it's one of those things where, like, you know, if your kid gets picked on or whatever, uh-huh. like the mom or the dad like sits the kid next to, hey, whoever's picking on my little Johnny, I'm gonna tell you right, you're gonna come see me first. And like little Johnny's sitting there like, this is fucking embarrassing. What are you doing? So they posted that type of video. Raven Symone's like, all right, y'all, you talking shit about my wife right here, my boo, come see me first. So here's the video. Was she being
serious?
Yeah. So I guess that's what I was trying to find out. Like, why are people picking on Raven Symone's wife? Here we go.
I'm here with Miranda, my wife, to tell you to stop it in the comments and stop with the death threats in her DMs. It is disrespectful to her and in turn disrespectful to me.
Who's death threatening Raven Symone's wife?
I don't know.
All right.
What does she do?
All right, let's find out.
Stop it.
It's really become wild.
That's the wife, huh?
I hope to clear the air right now and letting you all know that I never have once said that I did not know who Raven was. I only ever said that I did not grow up watching That's So Raven. I did not watch her as a child.
So this keeps going on, but like, why is that an issue? Like Raven Symone's fans are like, you don't deserve her.
Yeah, maybe the fans are like, you don't know how hard she's worked and you don't deserve her and blah, 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 blah. Which is weird. That's also very embarrassing. Like
to sit there next
I
to
saw
her.
a TikTok of this mom who went to her daughter's classroom and it was in the front of the class cussing all these kids out. Leave my daughter alone. She don't bother you guys. Stop picking on her. And if I find out, then like, what was she saying? Like, I'm coming for, she was like, I know y'all aren't 18 yet, but I'm coming for your mom, older sisters, cousins, whoever, like all y'all can get it, blah, blah, blah. Going off on these kids, right?
Hell yeah.
And I don't know if the daughter was recording, but somebody was recording. And all the comments were just like, she just made things 10 times worse for that little girl.
I was just going to ask you, you think that solved the problem or created more bullies?
No, 100%. More bullying. I don't know if it created more bullies, but actually it probably did create more bullies because them kids left and that video circulated and they was telling all the other kids. Like, that's embarrassing. You can't do that.
Hell of embarrassing. That's when you got to teach your kid how to fight.
You think you're like making the kids scared to like pick on your daughter? Like, no, they're going to pick on your daughter more.
Big time. Oh, is your mom going to come and yell at us again?
Like, I would never do that to my son.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. All right, here's Raven Symone's wife's name. Do we know her name, the tall blonde chick?
She just said it was Miranda.
Okay, cool.
But since getting married and meeting her in 2015, I have seen the majority of her work. I've also been at a lot of this work. So I mean, backstage at The View, 25 words or less. The list goes on and on. I love that So Raven. I think she should have won all the Emmys. I think my wife is endlessly talented. I support her.
And real quick, I just feel like they are defending themselves against like 16-year-old girls. I don't think like an adult is DMing that So Raven and her wife like, you guys suck. And then watching this TikTok like, oh no, they're yelling at me. Like, I don't think this is an adult to an adult conversation.
I don't think this even needed addressing. No. Like, those are things that you block, or you can literally put in your settings to hide certain comments or like whatever you want.
Yeah.
This didn't even need addressing. Maybe they just wanted to make themselves seem so like, what if it was only 2 DMs? Right. And they're like, you guys, stop death threatening us in our DMs and comments, like making it sound like they're just getting bombarded with messages 24/7. It's probably like the same person.
Everybody's asking me about my skincare routine. Fine, guys, here it is. All right, here's Miranda.
Beyond. She also just isn't Raven Symone to me. You guys must try and open your minds a little bit and understand there is more behind people that are celebrity. There is real life here. And that's why we're feeling inclined to address this, because I'm receiving so much hate for something that is really just a big spiral of internet misinformation.
And then Raven Symone comes back in. So this is a long speech to make to the 5 people who are still going to junior high talking smack about you.
And for all of the blue checks out there acting like trolls, sit down. Just thank you. No need.
Thank you, next.
Ooh.
That's what you had to say. Ooh.
Drop the mic.
And for all you blue checks out there, just sit down.
I sent you the TikTok
down,
to your email.
Nasty.
So you can see them. There's 2 people I will not be intimidated by. 1, Raven Symone. And 2, Bow Wow. Remember when someone stole Bow Wow's motorcycle? And he made that video, hey guys, I want it back now. Whoever took my motorcycle, bring it back. I'm sorry. Like, hey, Raven, I'm cool with her. This video is so silly to me.
I don't think her hair's slicked back, is it? I think it's shaved.
Raven Symone's got bald-headed? She's bald-headed now?
I think. Or is it slicked back?
This is just a screenshot, so I don't know.
I love how they're wearing like all this dark ass clothing to really show everyone they mean business.
They look menacing. And how's that conversation go? Hey babe, we gotta go shopping. We gotta go to Target to pick up some laundry detergent. We gotta get the car washed, and then when we go home, let's get the ring light out, and we'll make a video for all the haters and the death threaters. Oh, okay. Are you ready? Well, let me do my hair first. What outfit are you gonna wear? Damn, Raven Symone, big mad.
Yeah, I can't take her seriously.
I can't take her seriously.
I wouldn't want to fight her though.
Yeah, she's probably a good fighter. I didn't know she married somebody.
Yeah, they've been married for a while.
All right then. Good stuff.
Okay, did I tell you about, I've had this note sitting in my laptop for weeks.
Okay.
My nephew and my son, when we went to Universal, the whole trip in the car, getting in and out of rides, going out to eat, kept telling each other, instead of like scoot over or move down or something, they kept saying, Scooch or Gooch.
In front of you?
Yeah.
Did you not know what it meant?
No, I knew. I was like, what'd you say? And he was like, Scooch or Gooch. And I was like, why have I never thought of saying that?
It's a great expression.
Scooch or Gooch.
It's so nasty though.
Scooch or Gooch. That shit was so funny. I don't know if I should have shut it down.
You probably should have shut it down.
It was so funny.
Like, don't say those words in front of me.
I don't think Jelani.
Boys know. Boys know what that is.
I don't think he knows what it is.
Boys know.
Are you sure?
We talk, boys, especially that age, you talk about the most disgusting stuff.
Why are y'all talking about Gooches?
The nastier, the better. Yeah.
I don't think he knows what it is.
Let's FaceTime him. You know what your Gooch is?
No.
He knows. I guarantee he knows.
Like, what if he thinks it just means butt or something? I've never heard him say Gooch. And normally, he will ask me what something means.
Uh-huh. He's talking to the kids on the playground. They'll fill him in. Guarantee he knows. He's, what grade is he in?
6.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I didn't know what
You're nasty by then.
I didn't know what a Gooch was until like 4 years ago.
That's odd. Well, I don't
5.
think girls aren't as gross as boys are. The stuff that we talk about and the stuff that we joke around about, it's for shock value. Like, we try to see how gross it is. We kind of, I guarantee he knows. He knows. Remember that scene in Superbad where Jonah Hill keeps drawing dicks?
Mm-hmm.
Like, dudes be doing that shit. Dudes be drawing dicks. Like, oh, look at all the hairs on these balls. They do. Guys, swear. Guys that age, they are the grossest. They're the grossest.
So you think he knows what a Gooch is?
Yes. Yes.
How do I find out without asking him? I mean, I could ask him, but I also just don't want to. I feel like if I ask him and he doesn't know, it's going to trigger him trying to figure out what it is.
Does he still say it?
No, he wasn't even the one that started saying it. My nephew started saying it. And my nephew's like 15.
Oh, well, no wonder. Okay.
So he was the one that started saying it. And when he said it, my son would they would say it to each other.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I'm like, I don't know if he even knows what a Gooch is because like my nephew was just started saying it. And it obviously meant like scoot over or move down or something. So to him, I feel like if he doesn't know what it is, he probably just thinks it means like move your butt.
Because it rhymes.
But scooch your Gooch because it rhymes.
Yeah. I think next time I wouldn't bring him out of nowhere. I think if he ever says it again, or if
he hasn't said it since. They only said it while we were gone.
I would shut it down.
While we were on the trip.
Don't use those words in front of me. And then he'll be like, why, Mom? Like, you know what it means. And then if he goes, okay, fine. Or, what does it mean? Doesn't mean anything. Then it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like the jerk off, jack off explanation I had. Remember when I got in trouble for saying one of them?
Which one did you say?
I forget. I said jerk off. You're such a jerk off. And I got in trouble. I'm like, no, the bad one is jack off. Like, so like, I think I was real young when that happened, but he knows. I think he knows. DM us right now. How old were you when you found out what a Gooch was?
I literally found out on a first date 5 years ago.
Hello.
Not like that. We were at like eating.
Hello.
Not like that.
Okay.
Not like that. We were at dinner and it came up in conversation and I was like that because the medical term for that word is like perineum or something.
Perineum.
Yeah, perineum, something like that.
Or perineum. It's one of those two, but it's around there.
But you know what I mean? That P word.
Yeah.
And so when they said Gooch, I was like, I thought that was called this.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, well, it is, but it's also called a Gooch. And I'm like, I don't think that's a thing. Like, I think you just, like, maybe that's just something you said or you and your friends said or whatever. Like, I've literally, and I'm not like your clean, like girly girl,
sure.
like what's the word? All
prissy.
Fucking prissy, right? So I'm like, I have enough male friends. Like, I'm about as
tuned in, keyed in.
No, I'm just about as fucking raunchy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like I am anyways. And I've never heard the word Gooch. So then our server comes to like bring us our drinks. And I was like, do you know what a Gooch is?
Oh boy.
And he started laughing and he was like, yeah. And I was like, so everyone knows what a Gooch is except for me? And they're like, I guess.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. And then that's when I learned what a gooch was.
At a dinner date? First date?
At BJ's.
Hey.
You know?
I know.
Anyway, so that's the Scooch or Gooch story. You know,
that's funny.
My son be cussing.
Yeah, of course.
And I hear him. And he don't know I be hearing him.
There was no way. I don't think we were afraid. I'm writing this down, Scooch or Gooch. We were so afraid to get caught cussing in front. Like, we would not, none of our kids would cuss in front of our parents.
He doesn't know I'm home when I hear him do it.
Oh.
When I'm home, I like don't hear him. I hear his friends cussing. Like in the, sometimes if he's not wearing like his headphones, the chat comes through like his chair speakers or the TV or whatever the case.
Yeah.
So I hear what they be saying.
Yeah.
But he doesn't cuss. But sometimes I come home from work and he'll have his headphones on so he doesn't hear me come in. And I be hearing him cuss. Of
course. Is he good at it? Or is just dropping some...
I kind of can't take him seriously.
Sure, of course. 12-year-old.
But he's not so much cussing someone out as he's saying like you're fucking pissing me off, sure. Like that. You know what I mean? So that's why I also can't take him seriously because like I get he's a preteen, but to me he's still like you're still like a fucking first grader. Yeah. Why are you talking like that? Because to me I'm like, you don't talk like that. You're talking like that because you're like talking to
around your friends. Sure.
Right. But I'm like, you don't be talking like that.
Right.
Shut the fuck up.
Calm it down.
Calm it down, sir. So then I gotta like burst in his room and I give him that mom look and I'd be like, watch your damn mouth in my house.
You gotta do that next time. Next time you catch him cussing, like when he's on his headset playing video games with his friends, you gotta bust in. Oh, why are you sitting there naked playing video games? Get your hand out of your pants. You gotta like yell embarrassing ass stuff. Don't put your finger in there, Jelani. That's disgusting. You got
no, but you know what he does though? As soon as I walk into his room, he mutes his mic because I used to walk in there and be like, Jelani, have you even brushed your teeth today?
Yeah.
When's the last time? I used to walk in there like, when's the last time you showered? It stinks in here.
Yeah. You should drop the hammer on him.
And so. Because I always walk in there about to ask him some bullshit like that. Like
he knows.
Like it fucking stinks in here. Are you wearing deodorant? Like, so when I walk in, the first thing he does is mute his mic because he like doesn't know what's gonna come out of my mouth.
Right.
And I put him on blast too. I'm like you're muting your mic because you're embarrassed because you know that you shouldn't be this fucking gross.
That's smart. Yeah.
Like. Yeah. If you don't want me coming in here asking if you remember to wear deodorant today and brush your teeth like you're fucking 5, then do it.
Yeah.
I'm out of fucking patience with these dirty ass little fucking boys. I am out of patience. I'm so sick of walking into the room and just smelling fucking onions and ass and just seeing like plates and dishes and like fast food bag, like just trash every fucking where. It just pisses me off. Like you're so in your video games that you couldn't be bothered to just throw your trash away.
Yeah.
Like like we don't live this way. I don't live this way.
Right.
It's not like you watched me do that growing up. Like you're literally just being fucking gross.
Somebody in the comments let Lizette know how much worse it's going to get in the next couple years.
How long does this last?
At least through high school. And then when they get into college, they're just like frat boy, like drinking dirty socks on the floor. But through high school, he's going to be a fucking gross disaster.
Because I thought he's still 12. He's only in 6th grade.
It's about to get worse.
I thought that getting into middle school-ish, this is what I hear anyways from my friends that have kids that are in middle school getting into high school already, whatever. They're like that when they're smaller, and then once they start liking girls and like having crushes and in turn caring about their appearance because they're like trying to impress people.
Sure.
Then they start like being clean, or maybe not with their room and stuff, but they start taking care of themselves better. Is that not a thing?
Ideally, yeah. Maybe, your hygiene will improve, but yeah, your car's messy, your room is messy. You're right. Your hygiene will probably improve at that point. But everything else, they're going to stink more. Like you're just getting started now. You think you're like at the top of the hill, like, oh, it's almost over. It's just starting.
No, I know it's not almost over because he like for real hasn't even gone through puberty.
Yeah,
puberty.
That's been crazy.
Did I just turn into Glorilla?
A little bit. It's about to get nasty.
But like, and I'm expecting that to hit maybe like this summer.
Yeah.
Right? Or does it happen after you turn 13?
It's all different whenever it's whatever's in your DNA. Everybody's different. Like a growth spurt is obviously different than puberty, but they kind of align. I didn't get taller until I was the summer before senior year. Like I was 5'3" for my first 3 years of high school, 5'2", 5'3".
Really?
And then
my son is 5'1" right now.
Yeah. I didn't hit 6 feet and I was 89 pounds for my freshman year.
What?
Yeah.
Is that normal or were you malnourished? And by malnourished, I mean like underweight, skinny.
I was skinny, but I was super short. And I know this because I went on the wrestling team, and the first day of freshman wrestling, they weigh you in to find out what weight class. And he's all, you're 89 pounds. You need to gain 5 pounds for me to let you on the team.
Did your doctor, like when you did your physicals and stuff, was your doctor like, hey, he should be at this weight for his age and like height or whatever?
I don't remember, but nobody was alarmed. I think they just said like, oh, like he'll hit his growth spurt later. Like his dad was a late bloomer. Oh, they were just
waiting for you to
growth spurt it up.
Because my son right now is 5'1".
Yeah.
Maybe a little taller, nearing 5'2". It's a little hard to tell because he has locks.
Yeah.
5'1" and 123 pounds in 6th grade.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
He's like bigger than me in every. I'm only like 115.
Yeah.
And he's 123.
If he hits a growth spurt, he's going to be unstoppable.
I know.
Unless he just goes like an inch, like a tiny bit.
No, I don't know. I don't know how tall he's going to be. It's hard for me to compare where he is and like where he averages compared to other kids because like I feel like he's always been bigger, like husky.
Yeah.
Since he was small, he's always just been like a bigger kid.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like the tallest, but for a while he was the tallest. And then like throughout elementary school, I guess like, I don't know, other boys were already going through puberty. So they were like taller than me.
Yeah.
And he still wasn't even as tall as me yet. But now he's getting there. But I still feel like there's a lot of kids that are taller than him. Like, I don't think he's that tall. But I don't know what's like normal for a 6th grader.
And it's all over the place. I couldn't tell you. You know who could? Yeah. Drake. A minor. All right, let's wrap this up real quick. I got to get out of here.
He only likes little girls.
I know, but
his girlfriend is 5. His girlfriend is 5.
All right, on Instagram, we are at Strawberry and Lizette.
I'm at Lizette Love, LIZETTELOVEE.
I am at Strawberry Radio. Thank you for the podcast stream and the YouTube stream. What up?
What are you doing for your birthday tomorrow?
Going golfing with my buddy.
All day and night? Out of town?
No, my fiance's out of town today. She comes back tomorrow night. So
are you guys gonna go to dinner?
Me and her, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go. I was gonna
go fuck off then. I was trying to figure out if you wanted to go to dinner.
Let's do something.
But no, it's okay. It's fine.
Let's do lunch or something. I don't know. We're doing a 9-hole, so it shouldn't take too long. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna see him tonight. So we're doing a 9-hole tomorrow at 9:30.
So did Drake.
That's funny. That's a good one. And then
Diddy and Meek Mill play that game.
My fiance's not getting back from Tahoe until like 6 at night, so I'll just be at the house. I'll just go work out or some shit. I just take time off. I don't know. That's why I went to see my mom this weekend. All right, let's wrap this up and thank you. Bye.
Bye, Scooch Gooch.